Now, to get rid of the circular reference, we could, instead of using the IRR function, we could use the MIRR function, modified internal rate of return. And in this slide that now appears up on your screen, you will see that the function wizard in Excel for MIRR, I have to identify not only the numbers for which I want to extract the internal rate of return, but it also asks me to identify a reinvestment rate. And in the reinvestment rate, in this particular example, I've identified cell reference C12, which contains a hard-coded 11% input assumption. In other words, what I'm saying is that any money that comes out of this investment during the life of it could be reinvested at an assumed 11%, a normal rate of return. And of course, that's a sensitized input variable. If you want to change the 11%, simply do so at your choice. Now, if I calculate IRR using this more sensible approach, I get an IRR not of 29.5, but 21.1. It's not even close. You then have to decide, what industry are you in? Are you in sales or are you in education? Because if I'm an investment banker, for example, giving advice, I only eat if I can convince you to do the deal. It's not my money, and I want the highest rate of return to try and convince you to do the deal. If I lack ethics, I'm going to use IRR. And if I decide that I do have ethics and I'm going to use MIRR, I can't do so unless I first educate the person I'm presenting to what is MIRR, because otherwise they're going to take my 21.1% and compare it to some other deal where they've used IRR.